And we are live, people.
Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We are folding our laundry, folding with friends. And we would love it if you would like to fold with us.
Geo teacher, what's up?
Or if you want to work on another task, totally fine. We're here to body double with you. Just type into the chat, let us know what you are working on, and we will help you to get it done. Because friends don't let friends fold alone. I'm coming over at you.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, everybody, welcome. Hey, I'm Ryan. I am a certified ADHD coach, and Andrea and I are your accountability partners tonight to help you to get some stuff done.
Whoop, whoop.
We always love to know, where is everybody tuning in from? We're here in tropical Cleveland, Ohio, and would love to get some participation and engagement tonight. Those are the best kinds of folding with friends that we have, are when folks are asking questions and engaging in the chat. So let us know what's up in your world, and how's your ADHD showing up? Anyone? Erica Lynn, Mason, Kelly. Would love to hear from you. So one of the first things that we always like to do is celebrate things that are going well. I'm going to celebrate sunshine today. And yesterday, we've had a lot of rain here recently, and we're getting ready for a party this weekend. Our son is making his first communion. So it's, you know how it goes. You get all the stuff done when there's a deadline, right? So we're doing some things to get the house ready, including laying down some mulch. Do you want to tell them what makes it funny about the commitment we made yesterday about what we're going to do differently in the future?
Yeah, we bought all this mulch and then we realized we actually didn't even really need it. We're a little annoyed at ourselves to made a little bit of an impulsive purchase.
Melody, what's up? Oh, good. You're cooking your supper. Perfect. Well, thanks for joining us. We're so glad you're here. Where are you tuning in from, Melody? And hey, everyone, let us know, where are you at? Brandit's mom's here. Sunny's here. Kathy's here. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's see. Anybody tell us where they're from? Nope, not yet. But let us know. If you haven't hydrated yet, make sure to do that. It's always helpful. And your brain will thank you. But yeah, so I'm celebrating that it was sunny, but also that we made a ton of progress on getting our mulch laid down, and also that our neighbor saw us outside working on this mountain of mulch.
Yeah.
And she was just so sweet. She came over and said, "Hey, I'm ready to help." And I was like, "Wait, really?" She retired last year and just wanted to help us out. And I'm like, man, that was just so nice.
So nice. Really made me happy. Like, there's still good people out there in the world.
Yeah. Hey, Juanita, you just got the #1 gifter badge. Thank you. And by the way, if you're here and you're liking it, go ahead and get some thumb exercise, like this, and share it if you're feeling really crazy. And Melody, you're tuning in from Georgia. Welcome. Welcome.
I was upset recently because a family member told me they weren't really interested in helping me anymore when I had asked for help for something. and I was feeling kind of down about it. And I was talking to my parents about it, and my dad said, family is sometimes can be overrated.
Oh my God.
You can't always rely on family.
Family can be overrated, but then it was nice that happened, and then our neighbor came over and helped us. So that, like, it does give a little bit of hope.
Yeah. And I think sometimes it's like we have high expectations of people, but we just kind of have to accept them for who they are.
Sure.
And kind of like going deeper on it, like with a mental stability or mental health outlook on it. Like maybe this person was just feeling overwhelmed in their life. So me asking for help, asking for a favor, kind of like put them over the edge of what they felt they could manage. So I appreciate them being open and honest about it.
Totally.
And I don't want them to like push themselves so much where they get themselves into trouble by helping me. So
yeah,
I'd rather them be open and honest about it.
I've definitely learned in my 5 years of being an ADHD coach that don't ever judge by appearances, because a lot of times people have a lot going on, you know, behind the scenes in their own life.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Well, I'm sorry that happened. What's your highlight though? Let's go back towards positive town.
My highlight of today?
Well, but just whatever. Any highlights, things we can celebrate with you. And by the way, anyone who's just tuning in, I am Ryan Mayer, certified ADHD coach. I'm here with my beautiful neurotypical wife, Andrea.
Hi.
And we just want to let you know you're welcome here. You belong here. And maybe you're here for a reason. We'd love to celebrate with you too. What's going well? Oh, Jello's here. What's up, Jello? Sorry, go ahead, honey.
Yes. I'm going to say it was getting to spend some nice one-on-one time with our 7-year-old son, Ethan. I took him to his psychologist appointment, which went fairly well. And then we just had some time, just the two of us walking and talking and like being in the car together. So that was fun. And then we watched a video together about performing as an athlete.
Oh, wow.
I was telling our son Ethan, like, I think he's getting really tall, and I think it's because he's been doing such a good job taking his whole food composites, called Juice Plus, and it's really helping him grow. And so we were watching a Juice Plus video about whenever athletes are taking all this nutrition in, all the phytonutrients, it really can help performance get to the next level.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've been taking it for 3 months now, and we've been really pleased with the results, just feeling like we have so much more energy, and we haven't been sick at all since we started taking it. So I think there's definitely something to be said for that, because we've kind of had a pattern of getting sick every spring, which we haven't yet. So.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
Thank
awesome.
you, Juice Plus.
Yes. We're definitely keeping up with it. And the best part, when an adult places an order, a kid gets an order for free.
What?
Yeah. It's called the Healthy Starts program. So you can find it mayor.juiceplus.com. We are big fans.
And we just want to share it with people because we believe in it. So.
And the reason why Ryan decided to become a Juice Plus partner is because he really thought people with ADHD would enjoy just being able to snack on your 30 fruits and vegetables, or drink your 30 fruits and vegetables, instead of having to like chop them up and do the whole big thing. Like,
yeah,
it's just an easy way to get that whole food nutrition in without relying on sugar and junk. Because a friend was just talking about that the other day. It's so easy to get stuck in the cycle of caffeine and sugar.
That's for sure.
When you're low on sleep, low on energy. But when you turn to the fruits and vegetables, it can help. And getting good night's sleep helps as well. But I know a lot of times people with ADHD struggle with sleep also. So
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, I had a friend who drinks a lot of soda.
Okay.
And he was saying that, so he's an attorney, and that he feels like he has to do that to like keep up. And
like the caffeine in the soda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the caffeine and I guess the sugar.
Yeah.
But it just made me sad, like listening to him talk about it. I'm like, man, he just has no idea like how bad. Well, he knows it's bad, but he doesn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Like obviously getting more sleep, and
like how many a day are we talking?
it's not necessarily. He gets, I think he might get it from like a fast food place or something. So he gets like a large,
like a big thing of it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's not good. Not good for you people.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing here? So reply
We're
to me.
folding.
So what's up, Sasha? What's up, Brent Manuel from Ottawa, Canada? Yes, exactly. Thank you, Sasha. We are doing our laundry or whatever you've been putting off.
That's right.
So you can have us on in the background. You can listen to this. You can save it in your favorites. We're actually here every Tuesday from 8:45 p.m. Eastern. You know, we try to get here as soon as we can. We have 3 kids under the age of 7. I'm sorry, under the age of 8 at our house. So sometimes we're getting the kiddos down to bed, but we do our best to get here then. So if there's something you're putting off, put us in your calendar, like and subscribe, turn on the notifications. No, but for real, you should. We're putting out good content. Okay, we've got a question.
Let's hear it.
It's Jello asking, how have you both been?
Aww,
How are you
both? Good to see you. I'm doing great. Excited for our son to make his first communion this Saturday.
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
Especially since he has a little part where he does a little talk at the podium.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. We asked him if he wanted to practice, and he said no. I'm like, all right, well, I mean, I guess it's...
We practiced, I guess, last night.
Yeah. All right, I haven't seen anything yet in the chat about ADHD, or if you have anything on your mind that you want to share, or even just telling us what you are working on during this time. I know that we've got Mandy cooking. Melody. And Melody says, I drink soda at least once a week. I know I need to stop drinking them. Andrea, can you maybe talk more about that? Like,
yes.
Because I know that Loretta shared that thing about like sugar here, sugar there, and like in that group text about why it's so bad. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think the hardest part is there's so much sugar in so much of our diet that's like hidden in processed food.
Yeah, right.
Like if you look at a yogurt, like
you think you're doing a good job.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's yogurt, it's healthy, but so many of the yogurts are super high in sugar. Like they do have ones that are better now, like the Two Goods, and there's a lot of them that just have like 1 or 2 grams of sugar. But for a long while, it was hard to find any yogurts that weren't full of sugar. And like a lot of kids' foods and cereals and snacks are full of sugar. A lot of drinks are full of sugar, like Gatorade. Like, oh, it's healthy, like it's for athletes, but it's full of sugar.
And even things like orange juice or like any fruit juice.
Yeah.
So, but back to the question of, so why is sugar bad?
Why is it bad? Because whenever you consume sugar, especially large amounts, whenever you consume it, it goes into your gut, right? When it goes through.
Sorry, I'm just mad at this stain didn't come
out. There's like bacteria in your gut.
Okay.
In everybody's gut. And whenever you eat the sugar, the yeast in your gut eat all the sugar, and it grows the yeast population higher than the good bacteria population.
Interesting.
So
Do you guys know you're feeding the yeast?
You're feeding the yeast whenever you're consuming the sugar.
The yeast beast.
And the yeast beast can get out of control to the point where it can start causing yeast infections in your body.
Whoa.
That's happened to me whenever I've consumed large amounts of sugar in the past. You can get yeast infections. Not only did I have vaginal yeast infections, but I also got a systemic yeast infection where the yeast buildup in my gut got so bad, it got into my bloodstream.
What?
Yeah.
That was Candida or whatever?
Yeah, Candida. It got all the way into my bloodstream. So it's like pretty bad stuff. I had to be on an antifungal for like 2 months.
Whoa, people. Yeah. Melody, are you hearing this?
So it's definitely real. Like the sugar is an issue. So it's causing, issues in your gut, and your gut affects your whole body. Your gut connects to your brain, and it connects to so many other parts of your body and your cells, and feeding the nutrients in your body. So you want to feed it with good things. No matter, there's a lot of different diets out there, different proteins, whatever, but no matter what you're on, like everybody, you need fruits and vegetables. You need to have those phytonutrients, those micronutrients that help your body, to heal your cells, and to keep everything growing strong. So that's why it's so important to take those nutrients and to make sure you're avoiding the sugar. And that's why when we take Juice Plus, it helps bridge that gap between what we do eat in our normal diet to what could be the potential for the micronutrients that our body can absorb. And since it's straight food, like your body, whenever you take it, your body knows what to do with it, and it's in your bloodstream in 10 minutes. Where a lot of vitamins, when you take them,
Brent, I want to celebrate that.
Like it takes a long time. Your body has to process it, and it goes through your kidney and your liver and whenever. With the Juice Plus, it just goes into your bloodstream. So mayordietjuiceplus.com, check it out. We are huge fans of it, and we really think it's making a difference in our bodies. We're feeling healthy, we're feeling strong. And did that answer your question about the sugar?
Well, it did when you talked about it building up yeast, but then my question is well, don't we need sugar, like glucose and whatnot, to live?
You can get natural sugars from fruit and rice.
Oh.
But you don't need processed sugar to live necessarily.
So when you look at a label and it says added sugar, that's usually never a good thing.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to try to stick to whole foods as much as possible.
What does a whole food mean? I've heard that a lot. What does that mean exactly?
So it's straight foods, like a tomato, an apple, like a piece of chicken, a nut, a thing like avocado, things that come from nature. That's whole food, things that aren't processed.
So what you're saying is you can't pick something off of a Dorito tree.
Yeah. There's not many. I don't know if there's any nutrients in a Dorito. I'm not sure.
Empty ones. Or empty calories, rather.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I celebrate Brent from Ottawa. He had a win.
Oh, what's up, Brent?
He got accepted to university.
Congratulations.
Way to go.
That is exciting.
That's great.
It's such a relief. And in addition to causing the gut issues, the sugar can also get you high blood sugar, and then your blood sugar drops.
That was the part that I was
it's not
kind of wondering about.
Whenever you eat a protein and a fiber together, it keeps steady energy longer.
Whereas I've heard if you have a donut or a bagel or something like that, there's that spike.
Right.
And I think for those of us with ADHD, which by the way, if there's anybody else out there with ADHD, can you just put a brain emoji? into the comments here, because I would just love to know if there's any other fellow neurodivergents in the house. But anyways, when you have ADHD, you might be chasing the dopamine, and it's hard to say no to something that's a sweet treat.
Yeah.
Real quick, I wanted to just say hello to Sasha from New York.
Hey, Sasha.
He is someone who I met at the Neurodiversion Conference.
Oh, nice.
2025.
Excellent.
And is an entrepreneur.
Uh-huh.
And he asked a really good question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
And when I said, if you have ADHD, put brains in there, and he put 2 lines of brains. But he asked a good question.
Yeah.
Do you think being a morning person is better than night person, or does it not matter at all? I have some thoughts on it, but I'm curious if you have any thoughts on it.
I think it kind of goes to like finding your body's rhythm of like what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, even if you're a night person, like carving it out in your day so that you can still try to get those 8 hours of sleep. You know, if you have a job that permits you to sleep in and go to work later, like a second shift or something, then that's totally fine. Like work with your body. I don't think it's necessarily like if you're a night person, it's bad. I think you just need to make sure that you can still do what you need to do in those hours that you're awake.
That's a good perspective. I feel slightly differently. I would say, I think with ADHD, and I'm open to discussion on this one too, if people have thoughts on it. I think we end up getting drawn to being more of a night owl because of the fact that during the day, we distract ourselves, or we just procrastinate. We don't get done the stuff we want to get done. And then we end up, whether it's like binge watching something, or playing a video game, or eating late night food, or late night online shopping. I just feel like not a ton of good things happen after the sun goes down for us. And I just feel like if we have something, if we're building a life that we're really excited about, that we want to get up for, there's a lot more good things. I find personally, a lot more good things happen when I'm able to wake up early. Like I'm a person of faith, so I'm able to do more prayer or meditation or journaling in the morning. Whereas I don't know about anybody else, but once my day gets started, if I'm not very intentional about doing those things in the morning as soon as I can, then they're just not going to happen. Like, I do not do well with like working out in the middle of the day, because once I'm started in the workday, the day's pretty busy. So yes, I agree with Andrew. You got to do what's best for you. But personally, I would prefer to be a morning person. That's my answer on that one. Hey, to anyone who's just joining us, thank you for being here. We're so happy that you're here. Oh, Erin's here with her brain. Let's see. And Melody says, that's a long time. Okay, yeah. Autism and ADHD, welcome. I'm sluggish during the day, but wide awake at night. Well, Melody, maybe it's from that soda you're drinking. Just saying. Just giving you a hard time. But yeah, there's absolutely something to be said about circadian rhythms also. That's why I'm wearing these glasses, which I call my accidental blue blockers. So they're a little unique looking, but they block blue light, so they help me to kind of wind down at the end of the night. Hey, if you're just joining us, so glad you're here. Would love to have you tell us where you're tuning in from. And if you have ADHD, you can tell us that, or any other condition, but we're just so glad you're here.
Ryan, did you have a ADHD group coaching call today?
Why, yes, I did.
How was it?
Group coaching is hands down my favorite way to do coaching. it's just incredible, like when people get together who can relate. Just the meeting of the minds is crazy. And like I had two people come to I have an all men's group call, I have an all women's group call. And then I have a couple co-ed ones too. So if you're interested, let me know. But just to get the validation, like I have a guy who's getting ready to turn 51, just got diagnosed with ADHD last month. And it explained so many of the challenges that he's been experiencing. And he said that today was so powerful for him because it was the first time he'd been able to openly talk about like the struggles he's had to people who understand. Because I don't know about anybody else out there, but it's tough when we're out there in this world that really wasn't built for us, so to speak. Like it's built for neurotypicals in mind. So he just felt really good about that. And then we had some people with big wins, being very present in their relationships, spending quality time with their kids. Someone who made a big decision in a relationship. Someone else who was having big challenges in relationship. And so he felt very supported and seen because all the guys in the group could definitely relate. So, and all just really jumped in there to support him and help him. So that was really cool.
Beautiful.
And I'm looking to see other.
Is there any openings right now in the all men's group? Or is it full?
If the two people who went today end up joining, then we will not have any more openings.
Okay.
For the men's group. But don't let that stop you from booking a call if you want to learn more. Because we can always find another group for you. And if there's enough people, we can always start another group too. So let us know.
Guys, you can book a call. It's completely free through
Hey,
Ryan's
Amelia.
profile.
Thank you so much for the #1 gifter badge. I want to send you something. So send me a message. Remind me that you got the top gifter badge. And I would love to send you a digital gift. Hey, Sarah says, Happy Laundry Tuesday.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah. Glad you're here. Hey, Kat, welcome. Alexa, off. I don't know if everyone can see it here. I got to tilt this down a little bit. There we go. But we have our timer going.
Make it a game.
Helps to gamify this so we can stay on track a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for being with us. Thanks for stopping by. If you're working on something, we'd love to be your accountability partners. Or if you just want to hang out and relax, that's fine too.
Also, in Ryan's profile, in addition to booking a free call, there's also a masterclass, a free masterclass, the 5 shifts to conquer ADHD at work, which is one of Ryan's masterpieces. He worked on it for months and now offers it to people completely for free.
Yeah, it's something that I'm really proud of and turned out really good. And I just don't want money to be a thing that stops you from getting support. So sign up. Yes. So Jade Amelia Williams says, is this kind of a body doubling session? I need that timer too.
Yes.
I think we have a link to that somewhere. But also, yes, we're here. If you're just joining us, we are here every single Tuesday. So if you avoid your laundry like we used to do, we would love to have you stop by every Tuesday.
Yeah,
we have a lot of regulars.
And we have a coupon for the time timer actually. Go to ryanmayercoaching.com and then in the tab on the menu, go to Ryan Recommends.
Oh yeah.
And then scroll down and you'll find a picture of a little girl holding the time timer.
Yeah.
And there'll be a link there and the coupon code. We love it. We use it every day. We use it with our kids to tell them, hey, you have 5 more minutes left until screen time's over.
Right.
So they can see like visually how much time is left. And Ryan uses it with his clients to be like, okay, this is how much time is left in our meeting. And
yeah, because for us with ADHD or other neurodivergent conditions, I mean, time blindness is real. Like, I can't tell you how many times this happens to me every single day where I'm like, wait, it's already time for that thing. So it's okay. And I tell my clients a lot to have just that unconditional self-acceptance, radical acceptance about that time blindness. And it's okay to use something like a timer to help keep us on track.
mm-hmm. Would you say time blindness is like a universal thing for people with ADHD? Like every single person with ADHD really struggles with the concept of time? Or not necessarily?
I would say,
The majority?
huh?
Sorry, the majority?
I would say the majority. That's exactly what I was trying to find the word. The majority do, but I definitely don't think everyone, because what I will hear from a lot of people, and let us know in the comments if this is you, but folks will say, well, actually, I'm the opposite. I'm so anxious and I don't want to be late.
Yeah.
So I will get there super early. So that's kind of like how my dad is.
Yeah.
He and you know what, how Ethan is.
Yeah. Oops.
Too, like how he gets anxious, like if he thinks we're running late.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
So not everyone, but for me, I mean, we're talking daily. This is a struggle for me. So yeah, it's very real. Mr. KC says, I like our Rick something. Mr. KC, what's up? Thanks for being here. Girl wants truth. I was time blind until I learned I was time blind. Then I learned to be hyper aware I'm time blind. Ooh, okay. So then what? Girl wants truth. So now what do you do? I'm like super intrigued right now. Oh, Rick Riordan gave ADHD a purpose in The Lightning Thief. What is The Lightning Thief? I'm intrigued at in that too. OCD and time awareness. Okay, got it. In addition to timers, don't overcommit. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey, Blue Sky 1430, thank you for following me. Anyone who follows, I want to send you a digital gift. So just send me a quick message. Let me know you just started following. And also, I'm looking to grow my YouTube. One of my goals this year is to reach 10,000, and I'm almost at 4,000. So, oh, okay, cool. It's a book series and a movie about demigods. Nice. Okay, cool. Mr. KC, we should connect on that. Biting off more than I can chew, plus time blindness, my 2 greatest enemies, 999. Oh my gosh, yes, 100%. Girl, thank you everyone for engaging. This is really great. Girl Wants Truth says, and I shower and wash and dry my hair at bedtime to save time in the morning. And you know what? That's not even just girl issues. She says ADHD girl issues, which is funny, but I love this. And in fact, while I'm doing laundry, I'm preparing my basketball stuff because I play a couple times a week. And I know I've just accepted, if I don't prepare my gym bag ahead of time, I will run late. That's just how it always goes. So yeah. 999 just got the #1 gifter badge. And it looks like I'm sending you something too. Yeah, so Sasha is nailing it over here. He says, you feel bad about not doing enough, so then you commit to do too much. Yep.
The struggle is real,
It really is tough.
but you're not alone.
No. Yeah, and that's if you are looking to get connected with other people who are feeling the same way, who struggle with the same things, who can help give strategies on what to do, join our digital community. You can join completely for free. And we've just got such a great group of people from all around the globe. And it just feels really good to know that other people can relate to you. And then you can join our community coaching calls. So we'd just love to have you because it can really help to give you some strategies. Melody says, yes, depending on the situation and what I'm doing, I lose track of time more watching TV and playing video games. Yeah, that's tough, especially knowing how video games it's like they're built to have that constant reward system. So then you just want to keep playing. So it's tough to stop. We're making progress right now.
Getting through it.
Now we have our 3 kids' baskets all lined up here. And Andrea, I want to give you a shout out because you prepared a lot of our outfits for this weekend's event ahead of time. So that's like next level.
Thank you very much. Proud of myself for thinking ahead.
Do we know what I'm wearing yet?
Yeah, you have your tie up there. That hot pink tie, white shirt, black suit.
Black suit.
Black suit.
Okay.
Ethan and Shane are wearing black.
Okay. Cool. And then.
And I think you ripped your black pants at a dance. So I think they're not like matching.
Yeah.
They still are kind of matching.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I do like to break it down.
Break it down now, y'all.
Break it down on the dance floor, but then I broke my pants. What shirt?
White.
Okay.
White button down.
So I still need to iron that then.
Yeah.
Okay. Can make that happen.
But Ashley ironed Ethan's white shirt.
Yeah. That's cool.
I think kids didn't have that many clothes.
Yeah. What's up with that? I'm like, we never finishing that soon. We're almost done though. This is crazy. Here's my number, do my laundry.
Oh, another exciting thing this week, 40% off the How to Find Work That Works for Your ADHD course.
Yes.
So that's exciting. You can find that at RyanMarrickCoaching.com under courses. How to find work that works for your ADHD.
No, all right. There's another basket.
Oh.
I'm like.
I thought it was weird.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way. I'll get it. Here's where the kids' clothes are.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew, we got 17 minutes. We can do this. Hey, if you're just joining, want to welcome you. You belong here. You are welcome here. You can come as you are. No masking required. No judgment. It's a safe space to be. Especially if you have ADHD, just like me. Want to see? All right, that's it.
So tell everybody about your pitch that you worked on today at your Shark Tank event.
May I have a moment of vulnerability?
Sure.
Is that okay with everyone? Okay. So time blindness, I said, is a struggle for me. I battle with it every day. So I got this really unique opportunity because I'm starting to expand my services into corporate consulting to help change the way the world sees those of us with invisible disabilities. Pun intended. And I had an opportunity to make a pitch about my services for a large corporation, and it was a pitch competition. So there was 2 other entrepreneurs that frankly like out-qualified me like in a big way. They had more experience, they had more data, they had larger teams.
Okay.
So it was like, oh man.
What kind of stuff is their companies?
One was packaging, specific packaging, and then the other one was biomedical, like scientific writing simplified to like help everybody get on the same page. So like they purposely chose all like very specifically different kinds of vendors.
Okay.
To just get some variety in there.
Yeah.
And so speaking of time blindness, I literally, it's embarrassing to say, but that's okay. Vulnerable moment. I thought it was tomorrow. I thought that the pitch was tomorrow until yesterday when I was talking to a colleague of mine who was helping me with the presentation. And she said, so like, you know, what's our timeline? And yesterday was Monday, so I knew that the thing was this week, and I thought for some reason that it was, what's today, the 6th, right? I thought it was the 7th. I don't know why that like day was in my mind. So I'm like, oh, it's on the 7th. And then I looked at my calendar and it was today. But when I was talking to her, it was yesterday. So it was like, oh my gosh, this thing's in 24 hours. So, and I had my group coaching call today. So I had to absolutely scramble like all morning long. So I'm sure, can you just like give me a thumbs up or maybe like a freaked out emoji or something if you've been in these situations before? Where it's like last minute and you're scrambling. Oh my gosh, it's like hashtag ADHD. So what's amazing to me is how no matter what it is, my ADHD is able to like justify to me like, yeah, you got time. You have time. No, I don't. I don't have time. It got so extreme. I was literally still editing my slide deck when the competition started. So like I texted the one person that like introduced me, and he was like part of the group that was running it. And I said, hey, is there any chance I could go last? And he said, sure. So that bought me like 15 more minutes. So I am literally frantically working on this thing. And I'm so grateful it came together. There's still a lot of things that I need to improve on it, but I'm happy at least with like how it turned out. Cool. But isn't it amazing how like what we can create in the amount of time that someone else, like they would need weeks probably to make this thing that I made in like 6 hours. So, but the moral of the story is, I want to give myself grace. It was really hard to not just have a lot of negative self-talk around it. But basically the pitch that I gave was that this world is built for neurotypicals in mind. And because of that, those of us who suffer silently in the workplace are not getting to bring our full selves to work. Now, the thing that like switched up my whole pitch was when I spoke to this colleague of mine who's going to partner with me on this initiative. She was able to bring me a bunch of statistics. That's what I didn't have before. So it was me trying to plug in those statistics that took a lot of time. And it was like,
Oh, good. But you had statistics.
I had stats in there. So
Good.
like,
Okay, perfect.
but it was just like this, the cortisol, the stress, like, what do you call it? Hormone. It's like just coursing through me. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of extra oxidative stress on the body.
Oh my gosh, without a doubt.
You should take some extra Juice Plus today.
It's just not, yeah, it's not good. Not good that I was doing that. However, and I want to just say, like, I don't want that to be the pattern, but that's why, like, what I would, if I was coaching myself, if it was someone else, what I would say to them is, okay, you know that this is a pattern for you where you wait till the last minute. What could you do differently? And what I would say, what the answer would be is you partner with other people to create basically deadlines for yourself, and the other people have to hold you accountable. So then it pushes you to get the thing done. Because if I don't have those, then I know I'm going to be working up to the last minute. It's like I can't not.
Right. And we put some bumpers in place to prevent this in the past.
Yes, but we didn't do it this time. Is that
Right.
what you're saying? Yeah.
So anytime that you like a speaking engagement gets booked, you have in Google Docs a list of like what everything is you're supposed to do. Like,
what a good idea.
This far out is whenever you start making the PowerPoint. This far out is when you want to be finished with the PowerPoint and you start practicing it with people. And this is when you have it done before the deadline.
Yes.
So whenever you like book the speaking engagement, whenever it gets on the calendar, that's whenever you like pull up the PDF. So where did
I didn't let my team know when the event was, and then I forgot about it. And then I was trying to find information about it, and it was just very overwhelming to me. So that's why there's people on my team who are much better at scheduling and like helping me to block my own calendar. And that's what honestly I helped my clients with as a coach, is to be like, hey, you know, you have that thing coming up. When do you need to block some time for it? So next time this kind of thing comes up, I will tell my team, and I think I should print out that list. Because like if it's digital, I will lose it. And that'll be how I'll do it.
So you mentioned something, you have another speaking engagement on the calendar, like a AI thing?
Yeah.
Is that in person or on Zoom?
That's on Zoom, so we should do the same thing for that, because I'm very...
Do you know when that is?
Nope.
I feel like it's next week.
I think you're right.
So we should probably print that thing off. Maybe I'll do it right now for you.
Thank you.
Remember what it's called, like presentation prep or something?
Yeah, something like that. So here, I bring this up right now to let everyone know, just because I'm a coach, it doesn't mean that I have everything perfectly figured out. I struggle with this stuff too. But that's why it's good that I have a coach. That's why it's good for us to reach out for help. So, yeah, that's what I have to say about that.
Okay, let me look and see when it is. I want to say it's next Wednesday. The AI presentation ICF chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah, next Wednesday the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Didn't know.
Do you have to have a PowerPoint for that?
Probably.
Do you know how long it needs to be?
Nope. Thanks for the hearts. I love that there's conversation happening in here. This is great. Melody, way to switch over the laundry from the washer to the dryer. Great job. I'm so glad you're here, by the way. Techno Uns is here. Scott Sim in the house.
Woohoo!
Hey, Texan by God. Thanks for following me. I would love to send a digital gift your way. So please send me a message and I'll send that over to you. The one and only Gary Ware in the house. Gary, will I be seeing you tomorrow? I hope so. Yeah, I just drank water, Scott Sim, because I saw you on there. Muscle memory. So, Andrea, are we done with clothes?
Yeah, we just have like these 5 socks. Let's see if there's anything in the
Because if so,
extra.
we won the game.
Woohoo! Go us.
Go us. Was this helpful for everybody, by the way, today?
I found the presentation practice checklist.
Okay, cool. Ocean Inc. Great to see you. Daniel, we should catch up, by the way. Megan Lee, what's up? Megan Butters just finished folding her laundry.
Woohoo, good job,
Way to
Megan.
go. Emily S. Don't avoid that giant pile of laundry. Be like your sister. Tiniest of this go wrong in my mind. I pre-plan my anxiety for packing a trip. Yes. Good job, girl wants truth. Great idea. Andrea, do you know what my blood type is? Somebody asked that question. Oh, and my wife is very neurotypical, someone asked.
I am O positive, and I think you are like AB positive.
Okay. Productivity over after game on. Wait. Productivity over after game on. Brain relies on game dopamine fuel for rest of day. Oh, nice. Okay. Guys, this has been great. So glad you're all here. You slept all day because you worked all night. That's fair enough. Teaching Nia's here. Hydration is important. That's right. Well, I just want to say thank you to everyone who joined us today. Andrea, any parting words that you want to share?
Guys, I'll just say that it ain't easy.
Yeah.
ADHD is a lot. But if you learn about your body and yourself, like what you're good at, what your strengths are, what you're passionate about, and you build a system that works for your brain, like you can make it work. And that the important people in your life understand what's going on. That's vital. And that you accept yourself.
Yeah. Radical acceptance. That's super important and super challenging.
All at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good night, everybody. We'll
Good
be
night,
back
everyone.
next Tuesday, 8:45 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Have a good night.
Just want to let you
care.
know your ADHD doesn't define you. You are way more than your ADHD. And we're so glad you're here. Thank you. See you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Melody, stop back sometime. One
Join
day I
the
need to start
community.
doing more chore methods. Yeah.
Join
Yeah,
the
join our
Mindful
community.
Coaching community on Patreon.
Bye.